Here's Boardwalk Empire, Season 1, Episode 3, titled Broadway Limited. So this is the casualties of doing business episode. Guy comes out of the woods from the epic robbery from the episode before, and he becomes a witness, and that means that James has got to go because he's getting it from both sides. He's getting it from Rothstein because this is the guy who kind of killed some of his men, and then you got the feds who are after him at the same time. So James needs to go, which is interesting because I from my perspective, I assume that James and Nucky was going to have this great mentor or infamous mentor-protege relationship, but they're kind of taking it in a different direction. It's more complex. The relationship is more complex. We're also learning about Nucky and his relationships with the black gangster played by Chalky. That's his name, Chalky, a great kind of character on the show, and basically how Chalky basically pays the price to one of the beginnings of what we see this relationship with Nucky, and we're going to see where this is going to go. But of course, this episode is really kind of stolen from the guy who played Alan Rothstein, the character, and the actor who plays him. I've seen the character of the real life character of Alan Rothstein played in many other productions on theater, in the movies, 8 Men Out, and Mobsters name that come to my mind, is that this is a guy who's been played a lot of times, but it seems like this show is really nailing this kind of character where he's like the schooled, the book read, the very over intellectualized kind of gangster around kind of like blue collar kind of guys in a way. He's the white collar and the blue collar, and which makes him so successful and makes him so smart. But it's so played so brilliantly by the actor who plays him on this show. It's just something that's so interesting to watch because it's just where they're going to take this guy the next couple of years. Another example of someone he's really well read, and like what I mean by that is that he's just the guy who kind of knows everything. And that knowledge makes him win at all costs. That's my review.